Hi guys, Ulfok here and welcome to another FIFA 21 Icon Player Review, and today guys I'm going to be reviewing the 89 rated mid-tier icon Fabio Cannavaro. Very happy to have him in the club. It's been quite a few years since I've actually bought a Cannavaro card off the market. I'm pretty certain I haven't bought an icon version of Cannavaro ever. I think the last time I bought a Cannavaro off the market was back in FIFA 17 when he was a legend. I know I've probably reviewed some of his icon SBCs, loan versions over the past few years as well, back in FIFA 18 and FIFA 19 probably. But yeah, very good to be able to test out this 89 rated mid-tier card. It did cost me 560,000 coins, 3 games played with him, 0 goals scored and 0 assists. He does also have 2-star skills as well as 3-star weak foot. Some of his main topping game stats are like his 96 interceptions, his 91 defensive awareness, his 93 stance tackle, and also his 93 reactions. I did have the shadow cam stat applied to him. He has the 2 player traits of leadership and solid player. And then we do finish off with the icon profile. This was during his time at Real Madrid. He did of course win the World Cup in 2006, and I think he actually won the, I'm sure he won the what's it called, the best player of the year, what the Ballon d'Or award for 2006, or it might have been Kaka or something like that. He was definitely a nominee for 2006, and I'm pretty certain he actually did win it for 2006, for joining Real and for winning that World Cup in 2006 as well. He goes on to be included in the FIFA World 11 for 2006 and 2007 during his time with Real Madrid, and I think he might have also been the captain for Madrid during that time, although he probably wouldn't have been actually, because like Herrera would have been there, Raul would have been there as well, and I'm guessing they might have been higher in the captaincy list above Cannavaro. I'm not too sure, but anyway, in terms of how this Cannavaro card is to use in game, he's solid. He's a good card. I think in terms of centre back cards that I've used this year, I think some of the main centre backs that have impressed me: Nathan Ake, a cheap centre back, was very good. Jimenez was okay. Sergio Ramos was very, very good. I was very happy with him. Jimenez is in the special rule breakers. Jimenez. Carlos Alberto, still the best centre back in the game as far as I'm concerned. Absolutely fantastic card, and I think Carlos Alberto costs around about 200,000 coins more than this Cannavaro card. Now, if you're looking for an icon centre-back and you maybe got like 500,000 or 600,000 coins right now, and you're thinking about Cannavaro, as good as Cannavaro is, and of course if you're a massive fan of him, then yeah, by all means go and buy him. Try to save up for Carlos Alberto, because he's just absolutely insane, and for me, still the best centre-back in the game. But this Cannavaro card though still didn't do like too much wrong. He was still solid for the most part. His defense stats are superb, and his tackling will certainly be a big plus point to the card. 96 interceptions, 91 defensive awareness, 91 in slide tackle, 93 in stand tackle as well, and that shadow cam stat takes his interceptions, his stand tackle and slide tackle all to 99, which is absolutely superb. And he was great at being able to break up the play, getting in those interceptions, making those important tackles in that defense area. So that was absolutely fine. Couldn't complain about that whatsoever. I expected though his defense stats typically. He got 92 overall defending. Something would have been seriously wrong if he couldn't make any tackles. So I think it was always going to be a given that his his tackling was always going to come down as a big plus point to the card. His passing as well is probably another good point to him. He's only got 62 overall passing, and the shadow cam stat of course doesn't increase any of his passing stats. He's got 71 short passing, only 52 vision. I think that his long passing wasn't necessarily as good as what a Carlos Alberto is, or as what a Sergio Ramos was for long passes or anything like that. But in terms of being able to make those short ground passes, making those through balls as well to either wing, whether it be the right side, the left side, he could provide that. There was one clip where he provides a chance to, I think it might be into Tyson, to Lucas Moura. Moura goes right down the end of the pitch, wins a penalty, and I won that penalty, obviously because of Lucas Moura being like an insanely quick player, but also because of the fact that Cannavaro made that first pass. He was able to make that pass to Moura. Moura goes down and wins the penalty. So effectively, Cannavaro almost won a penalty for me, or at least made the initial pass to start off attack. So that's why his passing goes down as a pro to him. Physicality wise, was a little bit disappointed by that. I'm not saying he's weak. Of course he does lack in height a little bit. He's got 84 strength and 84 aggression. He wasn't weak in game, but at the same time he wasn't massively strong either. I wouldn't put it down as a major concern to the card. I just didn't think his physicality was quite as good as what it was going to, or as what I expected it to be. Pace wise as well, he's got 76 overall pace, which is pretty decent. I'm not sure the counter takes both his pace stats into the 80s. Again, relatively quick, not as quick as Carlos Alberto. Of course, Carlos Alberto's would have got like 6 more pace on just base stats over Cannavaro. But like by the same time, he wasn't slow, but again, didn't feel as quick as maybe what he should have felt. I think on the whole, this is a solid card. You know, in the main areas that you want him to do well, and you know, his defense play, so his tackling, you know, his passing to be able to bring the ball out and even try and start off attacks. He can certainly do that. Pace-wise, he's by no means slow. He's just not like unbelievably quick at the same time, you know, if that makes sense. Maybe not as good as pace as what I expected him to be. And physicality, once again, you know, he can still very much put up a good fight, you know, by using his physicality and stuff like that as well. But I don't think his physicality, once more, was quite as good as what I expected it to be. So on the whole, if you get him, he'll do you a very, very solid job. I think he's okay value for money, but in my personal opinion, getting a Sergio Ramos and just buying him off the market will probably be just as good as Cannavaro and will be a lot cheaper, or trying to save up those extra coins and going in on Carlos Alberto, I think potentially might be a better decision for you guys. But anyway, hopefully you have enjoyed watching this video, and I'll see you guys later.